Welcome and thank you for joining me this morning. Today's sequence is called Waxing Gibbous. Come to the top of your mat, hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Plant your big toe balls and your little toe balls in your heels meaningfully. Take a little front to back on your mat. Start to breathe with your yogi breath in through the nose and out through the nose with the steam engine noise. Feel your shoulders start to come down, your breath start to become even. And start a little side to side movement. Then come to stillness and bring your hands down to Tadasana. So palms facing forward, long straight torso. Head over neck, over shoulders, over hips, over knees, over heels. One long line. And just breathe. And start to bring your hands up to the sky, nice and slow, with a big inhale. And then we'll swan dive all the way down to forward fold, nice and slow. Come halfway up here, hang out and breathe. Try for a long, straight, flat back. Your shoulders are up even with your back. It's so long and strong you could even serve beers off of it. And now exhale all the way down. Put your hands behind your shins to pull your heart towards your knees. Bend the knees super generously. Look forward. Bring your hands up to chair. Take a look for your toenails. If you can't see them, slide your seat back in your chair. Hands as high as you can get them. And inhale up. Exhale, forward fold again. Halfway up one more time. All the way down, nice pull, and fly to the sky. This time hands come down through heart center with an exhale all the way to ground. And hands fly out to Texas T, and we fly up with a straight back. Then hands to the sky, and back to heart center. Fly the hands all the way up. And all the way down, bring both hands down, surround your left foot on the mat and step back with your right. Bring your hands down below, swoop back by your hips. Now bring them back behind your buns and lift your torso. Breathe here. And bring the hands back down. Come to a plank by taking this foot back to meet its buddy. And come to a first downward dog. Take your dog for a walk by pedaling your feet. Or taking a crisscross where one crosses in front of the other and the other one comes from behind and across the front. Now long, static downward dog. Then glide forward to your plank. And bring the feet back forward. Once more, fly to the sky. Bend the knees generously. Fly all the way up. And hands come to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale all the way down. This time hands will surround the right foot. And we'll step back with the left. Bend the front knee. Come to low swoop. Bring your hands to heart center, lifting your torso. Hands go to the sky. Come all the way down to surround the foot one more time. Then step forward. And fly to the sky. Hands to heart center. Now this time fly to the sky. Karate chop all the way down in front with a straight back hinging from the hips. Surround the left foot, step back with the right. Set that back knee down. Bring the left hand inside your left foot. Now squinch this toes forward and towards the corner of the mat. We're trying to stretch open this right hip. Lean into it, feel free. Take a little stretch side to side if you like. Now bring your hips back up over your, bring your torso back over the hips. Twist toward your knee and hook your elbow just outside your knee and take a push. See if you can push your torso just by the strength of your arms. See if you can push your heart to your hands. And bring those hands back down in the middle. Turn the back toes under, lift the back knee. Send this foot back to meet his buddy. Bring your hands over the left side of the mat, drop your left knee and bring the right foot up for the same treatment. So first we're going to stretch open the opposite hip. Lean forward, lean forward. Feel free to take a little left and right. Now hands to the knee. Pull your torso up, bring your hands to heart center. Twist into the knee, hook on the outside. And again, try to push your heart to your hands. All right, big inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, both hands down. Send this foot back to meet his buddy. And then here we are in tabletop. And let's do a few cat-cows. In the cat-cow series, we'd like for the cow to have a sunken belly. The buns are up, the head is up a bit. And that is our exhale. To inhale, we lean back and tuck the chin. Inhale here. And back down. Inhale now in your cow. Exhale in your cat. Inhale in your cow. Now lean back and exhale in your cat, and then lean back a little bit more. Feel free to take some breaths here. Lean back, lean back. It continues to stretch the lower back. That's what we're looking for. Chin to chest, still breathing. Good. Now come forward, come forward. Come in your plank. And back to your downward dog. Nice, beautiful downward dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Take a little forward fold. Come up to Tadasana. First hands to the sky and then down by your sides. Dip your head down to stretch your neck. Now take your chin over to your left shoulder. Still with a downward cast. Come back down in center. And over the right shoulder with the chin. Down to center. Take the nose to the sky now. And drop it over the left shoulder. Bring the nose all the way to the sky and over to the right shoulder. One long motion. We're going to go back the same way. Keep your jaw closed as you make the transition. Here we go. Lifting the chin, lifting the nose. Back over to the left side. And now point the nose down in center. And then point it at the right shoulder. Down in center. Point it to the left shoulder. Good. Bring hands to heart center. Just breathe. And send the hands to the sky. Fly them all the way down to the ground. Step back with the right foot. Put the back heel down, put the toes down. Bring your hands to low swoop and behind your back. Bring your torso all the way up. Hold and breathe. Bend that front leg more and more. Now fly the hands up to the sky for warrior one. Bring your hands to heart center. Lift the back heel, turn the back toes forward. Rock forward a little bit and back, and step up. Hands to the sky. Fly all the way down. Come up through heart center. And step back now with the left foot. Bend the front leg, come to that low swoop. Hands behind your back now. Lift the whole torso. Fly the hands to the sky. Hold this thought of warrior one. Lifting high, high, high. You can lean back even if you'd like. The front leg is bent, the back leg is mostly straight, always keeping a micro bend. And bring both hands down to the ground. Step that back foot forward. Fly back to the sky. And back to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale all the way to forward fold. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Step back with the right foot. Step way back and put the knee down. Uncurl the toes. Lean forward, still opening that right hip. Now bring your hips back in space. Back, 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 and straighten the front leg. And bring the toes up. Take a little forward fold over that long, straight leg. Feel free to bring your hands down at any time. Come part way up as you lean forward and put that foot back down and open that right hip one more time. One more time, we're going to go back and straighten the leg. Bring the hips way back, lengthen the torso, and take a forward fold over that leg, bending from the hips. Feel free to bring your hands to the ground. Now put the foot down strongly again. Bring that back foot in a full step. Come to fingertips or blocks on the mat. Curl the back toe under. Lift the back knee and step up. Fly to the sky. And fly all the way back down where you just came from and take the left foot a step back. Way back and set that back knee down. Good. Stretch, stretch, stretch to open this left hip. Now start to bring the hips back in space. Straighten the front leg and bring the toes up. Long torso here. Bending from the hips, take a forward fold. Feel free to take your hands down at any time. Woo. Nice hamstring stretch here. Toes pointed to the sky. Long torso, long back. Inhale up. Set the foot down. Ooh, lean forward. Good. Hands back down. Start to straighten the leg one more time. Lift the foot. Make your torso long and tall. And let the hands just slide down the leg. With a long torso, hinging from the hips once again. Very good. Step the foot down, bending the knee. Bring both hands inside that arch. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. And come into your plank. Just breathe. We're going to shift our weight so that we can open up plank up into side plank. So bring your right hand under your right shoulder. Nice and strong here. Turn both feet heels to the right. Start to lift the left elbow, turning the ribs to the side, and then lift the hand. Nice and steady. We quake, we shake, but we're getting there. And let that hand come back down. Bring both knees down. Come to child's pose for a little rest. Still with your Ujjayi yoga breathing. Reach your hands forward. Yes, your elbows come off. Start to look forward. Come back up into your plank. Tucking those toes under, lifting the knees. Try to be in one line from the top of your head to your heels. Okay, bring that left hand in under the left shoulder. Turn both heels to the left. And start to lift the right hand, opening the ribs. Open your ribs to the side. And lift the right hand to the sky. Should be one line from the fingers to the fingers. And bring it back down. Here we are in our plank. Drop both knees. Come to child's pose. And this time bring your hands behind by your feet. The palms face up. Feel free to spread your knees wide to make room for your belly. To just breathe. And slowly we'll roll up like a little rag doll. Head is down, chin to chest, as we roll on the back, curved back. And then we start to straighten up the back. Last thing up will be the head and the eyeballs. There we go. Bring the hands back forward to tabletop now. And let's take the right foot back to the sky. Out to the side. Into its favorite elbow. And then back out to its side. Now let's take it to the other side and set the toenails down. And then bring our shoulders around to take a look at it to get a great, great stretch down the right side. And lift it back to the sky. Dip your elbow so you come down and the leg goes up. And come back up, trying to keep the legs high as you can. And then bring it down. And let's go with the other leg. Lift it back. Bring it to its favorite elbow. Back to the sky. Over to its favorite side. Hovering about 4 inches off the floor. And then take it to the other side. As far as you can reach. Set the toenails down. Now, turn the shoulders to take a look. Let that left side stretch a bunch. Return the shoulders to center. Lift the leg, take it back to the sky. Dip your elbows. Lift the leg higher. Now bring the torso up and bring the leg back. Cool. If you're at the very top of your mat, bring your hands back, good palms length. And then come back to your plank. We're going to drop to chaturanga here. Lean forward over your hands. Bend your elbows. Come all the way down. And then come on up to Sphinx pose. Sphinx pose has our elbows under our shoulders, hands straight out front. As though we were surveying the desert, guarding pyramids and other amazing artifacts from the past. Just breathe. And then tuck the hands under the shoulders. Elbows to your sides. Push on up to plank. And downward dog. Push away with that downward dog. Hips high, heart low. And then walk the feet to the hands. There we go. Big forward fold here. Bend the knees super generously. Come back to low swoop. Hands down by your hips. And then bring the hands to the sky along with the torso. And then heart center. One version of Tadasana. Here's another. Now step to the back of your mat. We're going to work on balance pose for a little while. Bring your hands to heart center. Step forward with your left foot and lift your right. Find a gazing spot somewhere in front of you, out beyond the mat. I'm looking at maybe 5-10 feet. Take a note of where your chest is and make sure that your gazing spot is in line with the center line of your chest. Now lift that knee even more. Bring both hands under the knee and lift it more and more. Good. Hands back to heart. Now take the leg behind you. Bring the knee out to the side of you. Bring it back front. And now step back where you came from. Perfect. Hands go down to go up. Inhale. Exhale back to heart center. Other foot, step forward, right foot, lift the left knee. Again, gazing spot. It may be a different gazing spot because your chest may be facing a different direction. Hands under the thigh, pull that knee up. Great. Now send it out to the side. Now send the foot behind. And bring the knee back up front. And step back. Perfect. Take a little moment to take whatever wiggles you need. Let your back be nice and free, your shoulders nice and free, your hands and wrists, your ankles, your knees, your hips. Great. Come back to heart center. Step forward with the right foot, lift the left knee. We're going to come into eagle pose here. So we're going to cross the left knee over the right. Bend the right leg as generously as you would like. Now bring the right elbow forward. Let the left elbow go under the right. If your hands clasp front to front, great. If they clasp back to back, that's fine. If they just grab a wrist, that's great too. Now the goal here is to keep your balance, of course. And if you'd like to put your toe down as a kickstand, feel free. If you want to wrap it nice and tight, cross it higher and take your toes behind on the other side. Now bend your knees super generously. Keep your gazing spot. Come back up. Lift the elbows high. Unfurl the legs. Unfurl the hands. Step back. I hope that went well for you. We're going to do the other side. Step forward, left foot, lift the right knee. Feel free to put your hands under and lift it high. Hands to heart center now. Cross the knees. Bend that supporting leg. Get steady. Find your brace. Get your gazing spot. Left hand up. Right elbow goes under the left. Palms together or back to back, or just grab a wrist. Come down, come down. Breathe. Use your kickstand when you need to. Try to use your big and little toe balls. Come back up, lift the knee, unfurl the arms, and step back. How'd that go? I hope it went well. Super. Whew, that was a very nice glute move for all of us. Come Come to the top of your mat again. Take your hands to the sky. Come on down to a big forward fold. Step back with both feet. Put both knees down on one side of the mat. Bring your seat down. And bring your feet around and around to the front. Good. With both knees bent, come into a half boat position. So shins should be parallel with the floor, hands out with them. Just hold and breathe. Feel free to lean back and come back up. Lean back and come back up. And now set both legs down, both feet down. Grab your knees and pull your torso forward, lengthening it. Lengthen, 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 and lean forward. Then stamp the left foot, grab the back of the thighs, and let yourself roll down under control. All the way, head including head down. Stamp the left foot, take the right foot to the sky. Make a basket of your fingers behind your leg, down in the shin area. And then pull that toward your face. Bring your torso up to meet, maybe your nose toward your knee. And then straighten the other leg onto your center line to the ground. Now let your torso down. Bend that extended leg and let your opposite hand take it away down to its side. Over you go, rolling all the way over. Now the right hand goes to the sky. Let your head watch it fall all the way to the floor. That knee has a tendency to come up. Keep it pushed down as much as you can. And breathe. Now straighten your bottom line, lengthen your torso. Feel the stretch. And relax. Start to roll back towards center, catching the right ankle on top of the left knee area. And stamp the left leg. There we go. So the right ankle is over the left thigh. Take both hands, right hand through the tunnel, left hand on the outside to grab the back of the left thigh. Again, that basket of fingers. Pull that in and pulse it out to stretch your glutes here. Inhale on the way out. Exhale on the way in. Give me 3 or 4 good ones here. Now start to rock side to side a lot. Extend that left elbow. And you're like, what are we doing with that? We're going to rock all the way over the left side, elbow down. Houston, we have landed. Point both toes toward the ceiling. Now pull in, pull in, pull in, pull in, pull in, pull in. Exhale. Let it out. Take an inhale here. Exhale, pull it in. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. Let it out. Inhale. One more. Take a big inhale. Pull it in nice and tight. Oh, yeah. Let it out. Now, unfurl the right foot and let it stamp on the ground. Bring your left knee over your left chest and lift the left leg to the sky. Let that basket of hinge slide right up to the shin. Pull it in, pull it in. Bring your torso up to say hello. Notice nose to knee. Straighten the opposite leg to your center line. Lay your head down. And stretch this leg long. Stretch toward your face. Then bend the knee. Let the right hand take it away to the right side. Left hand goes to the sky, straight up. And then slowly you watch it fall. Keep your head toward that area. And just breathe here. Now lengthen the lower leg, lengthen your torso. Really dig into that stretch. Release it. Start to rock back to center, catching the left ankle over the right thigh. Take the hands through the tunnel. Both hands surround the back of the right thigh and pull it in, pulse it out. Take an inhale and then pull in to exhale. Let it out, inhale. Pull it in, exhale. Inhale out. Exhale in. Keep going at your own pace. Start your rock side to side. Pull it in strongly. Rock over to the extended right elbow. Houston, we've landed. Now pull it in nice and tight. Exhale, let go of it and inhale. Now pull it back in and inhale, exhale. Out to inhale. In to exhale. Keep going. Unfurl the left foot and stamp it. Unfurl the right foot, stamp it. Time to get your shirt straight for Shavasana. Take your left leg to the bottom of the mat, followed by the right leg to the bottom of the mat. Take your hands up to the sky. Touch your two thumbs together and touch your first fingers together. The other fingers in line with the first. Make your ace of spades and bring it down over your belly. Set the elbows down. Now open the hands to the floor, palms to the sky. Take 2 big breaths here. And enjoy your Shavasana. Let your shoulders go. Let your feet go. Let your fingers and hands go. You can take a little bottom to top survey. Wiggle the toes. Wiggle the ankles, let them go. Feel your calves. Let them go. Wiggle your knees a little bit. Let them go to rest. Engage your thighs and your glutes a little bit, and then just let go. Engage your torso, engage your abs. Let them go. Breathe deep into your chest, and then down into your belly. Let it go. Relax your chin and your jaw. Take the tongue off the top of your mouth. Let your nostrils breathe deeply. Relaxing the nose, relaxing the eyelids and the eyeballs, and relaxing your forehead. Stay here as long as you'd wish. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me.